So I'm going to be demonstrating how to perform an EJV cannulation for you today. So this might be necessary on the field if you have a patient that's in a critical condition and needs a rapid sequence of fluid and drugs. If it is possible to gain consent from my patient, I'll be doing that. If not, either way I'll be talking through the procedure just in case. Next I'm going to be doing a don on my PPE, so I've got my glasses and my gloves. I've also set out all my equipment so that it's nice and easily accessible to me. So before filming, we've attached our 20 gauge syringe to saline. So this video we're using 20 gauge, and that's for the mannequin's sake. In the road I'll be using a 14 gauge. Now the reason that we attach it to saline is to avoid the possibility of air embolism, and it's important that both our saline has been checked by my offsider using a drug check. So following this, what I'm going to do is try and distend my patient's veins so I can see where my site's going to be. There's a few ways that we can do this. We'll be laying our patient supine and we'll be lifting up their legs. We can also put pressure onto their liver, or as I will show you, we can use a tamponade of the jugular vein. So what I'm going to be doing is moving my patient's head to the side and just occluding the vein just above the clavicle here. I can now see that it's engorged, and that's where my site's going to be. So when we're happy with our site choice, we're going to be wanting to clean the site using an alcohol swab, and with that using a nice outward circular motion to ensure it is very sterile. So I'm happy with that. It's important to note as well that we're going to be putting our catheter into the top end of the site, and that's to avoid any pneumothorax. So using the correct sharps etiquette, I'll let everyone know I've got a sharp out. So sharps. I'm going to be using the C-track methods, using the C-grap and just tractioning my thumb off to the side. And then I'll be wanting my patient entering, so sharp scratch at a 15 to 20 degree angle. Once I've done that, I'm going to aspirate, and I'm looking for flashback here. This mannequin doesn't provide a lot of flashback, so I'm going to assume that I've got it. Next I'm going to lower my catheter and advance it slightly, and then push the catheter off, keeping the syringe nice and steady. Now making sure that I'm occluding the vein, I'm going to take the needle out and put it straight into the sharps, and then I will get my lower plug and attach that straight on. And when that's attached, I can take my fingers off, and I'll be getting my drug checked saline. Just push that out a bit. There you go. And attaching it in here and pushing off some more, about 5 ml into my patient. And the reason that we do this is that we want to check that the line is painted and check the infiltration. So because there's no resistance, I know that I'm in the line and it's a good line, so I'll be happy with that. Now that I'm happy, I'm just going to secure it. So just taking off one strip to start off with, putting that at the end. Okay, and then getting my tachoderm, spitting at me. I'm going to place it so it's nicely covered, like so. And the final strip just on the top of the catheter, the lure. And we've got one more piece, and that's to write the documentation for the time. And we'll also be documenting any drugs that go in, making sure that we take note of what the drug is, the time, the dose and the route. So now that's all complete, I'm happy, and that concludes my presentation.